I've missed you guys. And as you can see, I'm not doing another As I Read yet. What is wrong with me? I forgot to read during the semester. I am going through some things, okay? Like, if you see the books I'm actually reading, you wouldn't want me to talk about those books. 1 second. Okay, so like, this is the book I'm reading. Look how big it is. Look how heavy it is. It's all tabbed up because I'm a professional. I was a total booktuber before like booktube was a thing. And I was like, yeah, I just didn't have an audience and or a camera to record this on. This is my list of books. It's front and back. It's called Chastiny's Books of the Years. I don't know. Chastiny's Books of the Years. And let's see, I have the name of the book, the author, and then I have a quote. And it's all by me. The first book on my list is Petey. Petey. P-T? P-E-T-E-Y. Petey. And it's by Ben Malkalskin. I don't know how to say that name. I'm so sorry if I butcher your name and you just happen to see this random little YouTube video. My bad. I remember Petey was about a disabled kid. His dad was having a problem. His dad thought he was suffering. And the point of the book, at the end of the book, he's having a seizure. And I think like the choice was for the reader to choose whether his dad did or did not smother him while he was having a seizure. And that was it. I remember distinctly crying during this book because I was like, I hope his dad didn't. His dad probably did, but it's up to the reader whether the dad did or did not smother his son. And I was like, ugh. But like, he was such a sweet kid, and I felt bad because he's like, yeah, I'm all here. I am here. I just can't move. I can't feed myself. I can't use the bathroom. But you know, he noticed everything, and you know, he had regular feelings like regular guys at his age. I think he's like maybe 15 or something like that. A book sure to make you cry. Chastiny. I'm so cute. I don't know what happened. I would like to think that I decided that his dad didn't and he just let him live, but I'm pretty sure his dad smothered him. The second book is Voyage on the Great Titanic, Diary of Margaret and Brady by E. Emerson White. And I said that this was a true classic, 5 stars. I like this book. In fact, I'm pretty sure there was another character in this book named Now I see why I named him Petey. There's another character in this book named Peter or Petey. And I think he knew he was gonna die. He kissed her, and that was her first kiss. She named one of her sons Peter or Pete or something like that. Voyage on the Great Titanic. Whew. That one, I didn't cry. I didn't cry over that book, but it did kind of hurt my feelings because I was like, all those people, all of them, all those people were dead. So many could have been saved. And next one, because I can't. The Titanic makes me mad. Because book number 3 was Scream, Jennifer Scream by R.L. Stine. Like, y'all did you think R.L. Stine wouldn't be a part of this at all? The quote was, "It's a scream." I don't remember this book at all. Scream, Jennifer Scream. I don't remember it. But it's a scream. So I guess we go on to, I don't remember what happened. Dang. Oh well. Cat by R.L. Stine. Again, like y'all didn't see that coming. And so good that I read it twice. I don't remember this. I remember the cover a little bit, and I'm pretty sure that cat was about was it about the girl that turned into a cat? I'm guessing it was like, no, because that was more, it might have, okay. This is what I think Cat was. I think Cat was about a girl who got turned into a cat, or some cat was following her and it brought her bad luck. because she might have killed it or something and it came back to, I don't know. It probably has something to do with a ghost, but if I read it twice, I must have really liked it. Another R.L. Stine classic, The Rich Girl. And the quote I had was, "What people will do for money." I don't remember what happened there either. I don't remember The Rich Girl, but I'm pretty sure she found money and became a rich girl or something. No, that can't be it. I think that's a different book. I don't remember what The Rich Girl. I might have to reread some of these books. Okay, The Boys Start the War by Phyllis Reynolds Naylor. This was a whole series of books. The Boys Start the War, then it was The Girls Get Even, and then it was Boys Against Girls, A Traitor Among the Boys, and I think that's where I stopped. There were like 3 brothers and they lived in a house, and next door moved 3 sisters and they started warring because of something. I don't remember, but they were like, "Oh, girls, eh," and they were like, "Boys, eh." I don't know. They just pulled pranks on them because they were like, "We don't like girls." And then one of the boys liked the girl. I don't know. One of the girls was in the class with one of the boys and they were paired up and they had to learn about each other and then like pretend to be each other. And so she stole some of his underwear. Questionable. She stole some of his underwear and decided to go to school dressed like the boy, but to make him like the worst version of himself. And when she gave back his underwear, she put a big old smiley face on it. That's out of all of them, that's all I remember. That's it. Next on my list is Harry Potter 1 through 5 by J.K. Rowling, obviously. And I said, a world I could get lost in. Of course, I love Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. That is my thing. I mean, I even have a tattoo on my finger. It's on the inside. It says always. And when it was still going on, I was like the super of supers fans. And then the last book came out and I cried at the end of the book. And I was like, what am I supposed to do now? My mom's like, read a different book. I was like, there are no other books. My life is done. I have nothing left. Someone give me my Oscar. The Witches of Worm by Zilophilia Kathleen Snyder. The Witches of Worms. I've actually read this a couple of times. I like The Witches of Worms because first of all, I love anything that has to do with like witch trials, the Salem witch trials, the ones that happen in Scotland, the ones that happen in England somewhere, I don't know. A girl whose like best friend is like playing like some flute or something, but he's weird and he's learning to play trombone, so he's too busy to hang out with her anymore like that. She don't really got friends like that. And she found a cat, a baby cat, and it was ugly and she called it Worm. And apparently the cat could talk to her through his mind, and the cat was like a demon, and he was like, I'm a witch's cat and you are a witch. And she's like, no. And then she went to go look up like the Salem trials and stuff like that, and she realized that she thought that the cats was doing this to her, but in the end she was like, really, I'm just a liar, just like the girl. She was a liar. They did like a animal exorcism on the cat, and they tied him, they wrapped him up in some towels and put him in the middle of a thing and like put earth around him and then some fire and water, and he got away, but he was exorcised and now he's just a regular cat. The next one is Claudia, Barbara Brooke Wallace. And yeah, I don't remember this book at all. Claudia. I don't remember Claudia. Claudia by Barbara Brooke Wallace. 12-year-old Claudia and her best friend Duff is an 8-year-old boy, and together the two get into mischief in all kinds. Her parents think she should be friends with just girls. The friends think she should be friends with girls her own age, but Duff is the only one who really understands and accepts Claudia. When the mean girls at school begin making trouble for Claudia, it seems even more impossible to make other friends. Claudia finds the strength and imagination to stand up to bullies, navigating the treacherous water of the neighborhood kids' politics, and find a new appreciation for her boring, normal family. People are saying that it was a classic, so I don't remember. Anyone knows what that is? Have you read it? Next book, Dolores, 7 Stories About Her by Bruce Brooks. I do remember this, and I like the book because it was like 7 stories. She was like a Bats character, and she was like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Like, the 7 stories were so weird and so strange, but I liked it. And I liked the fact that her nickname was Doe. I'm gonna read it again because the 7 stories, they were like from when she was younger to as she got older. That's a good book. A solid 5 out of 5, and I suggest you go read it. Do it. Not now. Let me finish. Then you can go read it. Ghost of Rathburn Park. Okay. Ziliph Keithley Snyder. This boy, he's brand new to his area. He moved in the summer, so he's still in the summer. And he's like, yeah, I guess he likes history, and he's a weird kid, and he's socially awkward. He has no friends yet. And he ran into this girl in the woods, and she was dressed up like an old-timey thing, and he's like, who are you? What are you doing? She goes, I am a ghost, and I'm this girl. And he's like, wow, a ghost, but it's so weird. And she pops up, she runs away, and blah, 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 blah. And she's like hardly ever seen. And then there's something about a dog, and then a ghost dog, maybe. I don't know. It was a cute story. I do like it. Like, I did like that story. Mirror Image by Clary Bennett and Jeff Golta something. Mirror Image. That doesn't ring a bell either, and I don't want to look it up. Apparently it's a series. You know, number 1 looks a little familiar. Mirror Image. It was this one. What was this about? How would you like to be drop dead gorgeous? 15-year-old Collie Bailey just wants to be beautiful like her model sister Laurie. Only her best friend Addison, that's a cute name, Addison, I like that. Addison knows her terrible secret. She has the world's biggest crush on Lauren's fabulous 17-year-old boyfriend Jake, but when Colin finds the glistening heart-shaped Meriton, I don't know, her life changes and she can't imagine. Suddenly, the angry, geeky girl is gone. In her place is a knockout who becomes the most popular girl in school. The best of all, Jake calls. Forget about Laurie. All he wants is Collie. Then Collie shows up in a modeling job meant for Laurie, and it looks like her career is about to take off. But now she has everything and even she's ever wanted, but she's losing more than she can imagine. I do get it. Every girl wants to be beautiful, and their sister's always the beautiful one, and then there's the second one. It's like Marsha. Everybody's the Jan in their family, okay? I Will Survive by Christian Camp. Love, sex, friendship, betrayal, depression, revenge. I don't remember none of this. Sassy, sexy, revenge, comedy. Oh, it's a comedy. Look at me reading a comedy. Okay. About finding out who your true friends are and who your true self is. Ellen, poor Ellen, her boyfriend's cheating on her. Dang. With her best friend. Dang. Her other male best friend is in love with her, and he really shouldn't be. Her beauty queen sister is on a rampage. Her mom is having an affair with one of her teachers. What? Then she decides she's not going to take this all lying down. She's out for revenge, a very comic revenge with some very unintended consequences. This is a farewell for teens, a fun, sassy look at making it through high school with your heart in one piece. Okay, so this sounds like a lot. I might actually want to read this again because that actually sounds pretty good. Her mama sleeping with the teacher. Her best friend her boyfriend cheating on her with her best friend, and she about to f them all up. Get it, girl. The next book is When Dad Killed Mom by Julius Lester. Okay, so Dad killed mom. That's not a spoiler. So Dad killed mom. I think Dad's on trial, and like the son was like pro mom and the daughter was like pro dad. But it was a weird kind of thing because the daughter and the dad were like almost an incesty thing. Like he was almost into her and she was almost into the fact that he was into her. It was weird. It was weird. Ugh, God, ugh. The Ghost of Mrs Hobbs by Cynthia D. Felice. I did like that story. The Ghost of Mrs Hobbs. Okay, so this is about a girl. I think her name is like Allie. Her dad calls her Alley Cat. So the Ghost of Mrs Hobbs. Mrs Hobbs is like a not teacher. She's a lunch lady, and like there's a ghost, and he's like a handsome guy. He's like, oh yeah, I need help, and don't let her trick you, and blah 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 blah. Oh man. Oh, I just remembered what the secret was. Oh no. I kind of want to tell you guys, but I don't want to ruin it because that was a good one. I don't care. I'm gonna ruin it anyway. If you don't want to hear it, then skip over this part. But in the Ghost of Mrs. Hobbs, the ghost is like tormenting Mrs. Hobbs because like he's saying, oh, this happened and she cheated on him or something like that. And Mrs. Hobbs is like, you can see him too, and he's in the house and blah blah blah. And the ghost, I think, took her brother, her little brother, the girl's little brother, to Mrs. Hobbs, and so like that's how he got her to like start also tormenting Mrs. Hobbs by accident, kind of. But she was tormenting him. She's like, why don't you go away? He's like, you did this and I'm mad at you and blah blah blah. And he goes, you had that boy on me, and she goes, that was your son. And then he's like, no, and then disappears because now he's wrapped in guilt because he realized he helped kill his own son or something like that because he thought it was some other guys. And I don't know. That was a good book though. I remember The Ghost of Mrs. Hobbs. Kiss of Death by Peter Beery. I also don't remember this book at all. I kind of remember the cover. Sadie Ross is all alone since her mother is dead and her boyfriend has left her. But when she meets Tony, Sadie's luck seems to change until the murders start. One by one, Sadie's enemies seem to be picked off. Okay, so I don't really remember this book at all, but I'm pretty sure it was okay. I mean, I like crime books, so I think it was fine. Yeah, that's the end of this video. I am so glad that you guys decided to stop by and say hi. I hope you decide to like, share, and subscribe if you want, you know. I think it'll be a great opportunity for us to be friends, you know, just be some friends. And tell me, have you guys read any of those books? Have you heard of any of those books? Do any of them sound interesting to you at all? Like, are you suddenly like, yeah, I'm gonna read Dolores 7 Stories About Her because she sounds like a bad chick and I want to read it. I'll talk to you guys next week when I'll do something else interesting. Bye!